What? I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did, I let out the girliest goddamn scream imaginable. No, it's definitely not wild or almost primeval. That was definitely the whiniest little bitch scream imaginable. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand.
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow, and something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust? Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. So, fun fact for the people who weren't around for some of the early stuff. Bloodlust was actually referenced very early on when Chihiro specifically, in fact, suggested that the killer might actually be Genocide Jack, well known for painting bloodlust at the scene of the crimes. The fact that Chihiro is the one who wound up dead with this painted in the room, it's kind of interesting. Makes me wonder if A, she was actually right and someone here is Genocide Jack, and so they pretty much said, well, you're gonna call me out, I'm gonna show up. Or if B, the fact that she brought it up gave someone the idea of using this to throw things off. So, we'll see. Why is the blood pink? Stylistic choice. It has nothing to do with the rating. Seriously, read the article over, nothing to do with the rating. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for an everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. Before I could even begin to clear my head.
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming to something. Now there's the man with the wild primeval scream. Kiyotako is no bitch. Taco. Sorry, dude.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the hell was that?
What?
No, that's right. You're unconscious during Sayaka, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement placed to let everyone know. I imagine so the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement? And Chihiro really is...
Naturally.
dead, yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Hey, 9 title. It's not actually time limit. As far as I can tell, it automatically progresses once you've kind of investigated everything you need to investigate. At least that's how it seemed the first time around. Killer has some nice blood handwriting. Yeah, you're kidding, right? Make sure to write it in serif font. Well, it could have been worse, right? Could have been Bloodlust and Comic Sans. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time had all passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. They all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
Not quite Super Saiyan, but charging up. I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again. What's up, Pikachu? Fuck, man. What the fuck is this?
What?
It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of even being alive. Shut up. Chihiro's confirmed Krillin. No, I think Krillin for Sakura would probably be Hina. They seem to spend a lot of time together. Bloodlust in comic songs would have been perfect insult to injury. Were I a serial killer, I would do that. Well, might as well get straight to the point. For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? Here, I said it once already. There's a word written there. On the wall? Yeah, yeah, it's kind of China right there, dude. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think that's any kind of dying message. No, she's just really talented. She coughed at the wall. A lot. It's just too strange. But you know, I'm thinking about writing bloodlust in blood. Doesn't this sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer?
What?
Genocide Jack? Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks are famous all across the country. He tried to quit without saving Ginkgo. He got sword-outed. No quit. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
And this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But the mosquitoes killed her. They all came back for it was the family platter. Why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way. I'm going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene. I'm surprised at their stupidity. Can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. I can. Dealing with a smart one. I speculate this is a copycat killer. I'm really torn. Chihiro was the one who actually brought it up. So it could be a copycat killer, or it could be that she brought it up and Genocide Jack is actually here. And this is kind of his way of saying, well, since you called me up, and think about it for a moment. Monokuma was going to dish out some secrets, right? So, here's the thing. The assumption was that the secrets were embarrassing. I don't think that's accurate. I think somebody's secret could have been that they are Genocide Jack, in which case, yeah, you're kinda gonna have to whack somebody to prevent that from happening. What is it now? Toko. Hina was pointing toward the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No, why? What the hair? She faded. That did not sound good. Toko? Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. That's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood, except for the time that Junko got punched full of holes. She totally didn't faint that time, but whatever.
Oh.
So she is hemophobic? I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. Wacky flailing arms inflatable too, man? Yeah. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count? Gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she heard her. Toko suddenly shot awake. As in she literally jumped up from where she was laying. Such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. And in a time flash, she was just standing up, and that's really creepy. Ignoring the physical contortion she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? Happens, right? Was I the only one? That's the first time I've seen her deliver a single line that isn't stuttering. Toko, are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. Oh, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top inning and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. It's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
so,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? Meaning, could someone watch my ass? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, can you help me? She totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. And I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again. Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. I'm personally not convinced that the mastermind isn't actually someone among us. If the stutter was ever real, j'accuse.
Of course!
Well, there's rain. Well, do not take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that is how graduation works. Your money's on the daimyo doing it? Entirely possible. Then, it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? Another one of us. Hey, somebody had a secret they didn't want to spill. Another one of us killed. Fellow classmates. What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Yeah! Maybe the mastermind is number 16. Also possible, since there was room for 16 people there. Also possible that someone who should have been here didn't make it, or a couple of someones didn't make it and someone was replaced. There are a few interesting options. I'm not convinced that everyone here is who they supposedly are. Actually, I do not have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file!
Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So please, do your very tip-toppy best on this investigation.
no way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Well, yep. I'm trying to figure out if there's something in her eyes or if they're stitched shut. It's kind of hard to tell there. Examining the corpse of one of our friends? Having to suspect all our other friends? Not really sure we have any friends at this point. I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too! I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead object is a dead body is a simple object. You're very enthusiastic about all this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon.
What?
Can I just play as Byakuya? Seriously. Hey J-Rod, how are you doing? What, do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
Dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
J-Rod wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko,
Because
if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
that's right.
then unless we could do something, more victims could start piling up. What? Forget more victims? Did we mess this up? We're all dead meat!
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. And that is your worry. You do not gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. I don't remember any rule like that. Well, that's a little bit frustrating. Interesting theory, Dandelion. That's an interesting theory. My speculation... Now, actually, that's a really interesting thought, because that might explain the 16th chair, if there's technically an extra person present. That's a really interesting thought. Oh, she's clearly pretty split-minded. What I'm wondering is if we're actually going to encounter an accomplice setup. Takes a girl to get in here, and I'm wondering if a girl rigged things to basically let one of the guys in. And the only person I could see doing that is Toko. She's the only person here who I think would do something for someone else to that degree. That degree being Byakuya, but... So personality, I think, would make a lot of sense for the 16th chair. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? That's actually a really cool idea. What did it say about Genocide Jack? Just that this person killed a whole lot of people in bizarre and weird ways, wrote bloodlust at all the scenes. There's no real information available. I find it amusing that Genocide Jack... Well, the bloodlust is written here, since Chihiro is the one who actually brought Genocide Jack up as a possibility in the first place. Yep. Like I said, Bear, if it is going to be an accomplice setup, my money is on Toko getting Byakuya in here and Byakuya making her kill.
Actually,
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right?
The rules may add to the regulations menu.
so then.
In that case, why not limit it to one person?
Hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
So it's entirely possible, too, that we're actually going to see more dead people showing up during this game.
punishment
The Sakura
is
prevention
waiting
rule.
for you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Farewell for now. I will catch you guys at the class trial.
I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger, which means you gotta be really careful if you get too close. Which is definitely not good. You need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up!
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room.
Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation tout suite. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Oh, someone asked earlier if the Minecraft announcement was a troll. It's not a troll. It's actually legit. Don't ask. You don't want to know. Alright. Victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. Time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. What the hell was she doing in the locker room at 2 a.m.? I'm just assuming she was even killed here, though. Body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. Cause of death was a blow to the head of the blunt object. She was killed instantly. Well, I think I can see the murder weapon right under the text now. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Gonna play the Pokemon Minecraft mod? Nope. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know? So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So, you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But... we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. Interesting. Yeah, jolly cooperation. This lessens my theory that it's actually, lessens my theory that he's actually involved. Though to be fair, the giant machine gun outside also, puts a few potential holes in the theory that he was able to get in here with someone's help as an accomplice. So, not entirely sure. Hey, Magpie, thank you for the host! Cheers, much appreciated. Yeah. Jackass Senpai noticed us. As far as I know, Zero Dynamo somehow dug up a Monster Monkeys Minecraft mod. No. No. But I'll... Here's the general deal. So, Daimyo has been bugging me to run modded Minecraft with him for a while, and given that he's willing to give up a chunk of his Friday night weekly to assist the stream, I figured I'd do him a solid and we would run Minecraft. But naturally, we're gonna have to turn it into a drinking game. Because otherwise, it wouldn't really be the virtual couch, would it? I don't really know what just happened. Yeah, I had that thought as well, Dandelion. It looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. And the fact is, he could be keeping an eye on us to make sure we don't get too close, in which case you could also potentially off us. Yes, Magpie, it has been that long since you've been here. How have you been? There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. Monokuma File said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Thank you for the host, Steve. Much appreciated. Oh, I guess for anyone who happened to miss it through the through Twitter or the Steam group, we did get turned down for partner again. So pretty much just returning to business as usual. Doesn't really, it shouldn't affect anything on the stream particularly, honestly. We're just gonna go back to business as usual, which means back to more weird shit. Locker room dumbbells may add to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Oh, actually, let me adjust my chat window here. I want to be able to keep an eye on the full length of chat, particularly with all the Blood is Fuchsia speculate they're all aliens. Damn! This explains everything! There's a fresh bloodstain on the carpet. Must have been spattered with blood during the murder. It happens, Yorkhair. We tried. Which is really weird, because they asked me for a bunch of information like my address and shit before they turned it down. Which is different. Maybe they just don't like Texas. I can feel the life draining out of my own body. Oh, sorry to hear it, Magpie. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
And the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. I want to get a better look at her face, damn it.
Very.
Oh man,
What?
there's... Oh well. I guess there's no information to be gained from her face then. Poster's got some blood on it. Must have happened during the murder. Oh, this does tell me one thing though. She was actually here at 2 a.m. Texas. Oh. Yeah, I had that thought too, Yorkhair, but it was actually the same person I talked to the last time. Well, at least we know she was killed here, given the spatter. Really, really makes me curious what she was doing here, though. Now, let's see if Sakura's got anything to say. I use this locker room all the time. Now, it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well,
I still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came to exercise? According to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Had she really been exercising that late?
perhaps.
Hina and myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night.
however.
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others.
Hey, Zil, what's up?
Have a good night, Giz. They're saying she would have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret. And that she would also have to come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think.
Let's see what our buddy Mondo's got to say. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? Oh, I need to get stronger.
Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once.
Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here.
But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong.
I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff.
Cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be.
Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues will magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case.
That's true, but...
Let's go.
I don't think it was Chihiro that suggested not going out at night. If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed.
He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time.
Sakura is not most girls. Sakura is awesome. So, this is our next location.
Huh? This place is related to the investigation?
Well, no shit, you gotta come here somehow. Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Oh, well, let's go ahead and save. Celeste is the one who came with the don't go out at night rule. That sounds right. That sounds familiar. Bunch of pull-related items that don't have anything to do with anything. And all the DACA.
Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. If that were true, Chihiro would be riddled with holes. She totally looked like Junko right now.
So far, no one is obeying it. Correction. The only people not obeying it are the people who get killed and the people who are killing people, which means all the people obeying the rule, totally A-okay.
Surveillance camera. Even as Chihiro was being murdered, I bet the mastermind was just sitting there watching. I know what's happened, and they're still forcing us to go through with this. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma.
He said that, and then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Wow, dude. That's creepy. Don't be summoning the dawn.
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, well, what is up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook.
And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl.
Okay, that's what I thought. So that does shut down my possible theory about an accomplice. I said occultist. Accomplice. When you get to Takami's level, you learn Summon Monokuma skill. So if we hang out more with him, can we learn to summon the Dawn?
The ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter.
And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me?
Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other
As
words,
such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. Then am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect
Nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations.
Knowing you, I bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things.
You treated me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead cannot actually talk, they're not people anymore. They are things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but...
In order to borrow something from someone, then someone would have to loan it, so,
Are we missing more people than we think? No, we aren't. We've got 3 dead people already. That's nice. We have 3 dead people already, which means dead people can't loan anything out. Which means, well, obviously removing Leon from the equation. Somebody tagged Junko's or Sayaka's handbook after they died. I'm inclined to say probably Junko's. I think more people were left with her when she died for longer.
Why you?
so sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Ooh, Byakuya, I didn't know it was like that. Let's head to the main hall.
The main hall?
That'll help you understand what's going on. If it's dead, it's a thing, no crime, stealing from a thing. Well, that's just it. A dead person can't loan you anything, and you're allowed to borrow something, therefore, stealing a dead person's handbook is absolutely within the rules.
We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? The metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. A surveillance camera. And there's what I can only assume is a gun attached to it. It's so chilling.
Okay, same thing here. Okay, there's a lot more turn room than I thought.
There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook? No, wait, there's 3 of them? What are they doing here?
So, you finally found them.
Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya?
I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. Okay, so that's even easier than having to whack it off the corpse then.
So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka?
You can go ahead and confirm it yourself.
I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did...
I feel like it's gonna be Sayaka's looking at me. Yeah, of course it is. Hey Sakura Yona, how you doing?
You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook.
Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier.
Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it.
No. Wow. Seems like... Do you really have to flash back like 20 seconds ago? It's a bit much.
I see. Yeah, now I understand.
What?
Hold on a second.
What's wrong?
Very strange.
Strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on.
Is it broken? Whose is it?
The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up.
And the other one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, I did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs.
Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death.
Has censored kill redacted with a blank yet? Colonel Mustard absolutely killed Junko with a candlestick, yes.
You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey.
Now I'm really angry!
What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. Also, I mentioned at one point that you can't fucking break it that easily, you chumps. There's no way it would break that easily.
Hey, Cubby! But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. And it can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but, even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point.
It does?
I can't hear you!
Oh, but it is a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right?
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? But I'm not gonna tell you. Bye-bye now.
Yeah, I've heard him in Japanese, Sakura. Do you know what the time the game was recorded? Well, the time the game was released. Monokuma's Japanese voice actress was a 74-year-old lady. She got a hell of a laugh.
What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken. It's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connections to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. Hello, waifu. Please, for the love of God, bring me coffee when you come home. I really need it today.
You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me.
Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit.
Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro.
To be exact, not quite.
Not quite?
Hold on, there's still more waiting to be checked. Oh, well, really? No, I don't need an extra shot in it. Actually, I'm curious, can I just... We'll just talk to him.
What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite.
Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack.
Then you really think... You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat
Absolutely.
myself.
I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case.
That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost attacking people suddenly and then slipping away before the police can catch them. I'm pretty sure this is exactly what he said earlier in the game. Now what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer?
Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people. That's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that?
Yeah, you ever actually talk to Toko? Seriously. You're not wrong to wonder. Which name change, Sakura? Oh, Genocide Jack.
Words mean little right now.
I have something that will prove it. I can show you. Okay. Well, I've already checked everything in here. Okay, that's all the same stuff again. Unless he has more to say after the,
Don't.
Ah, okay. Of course. I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? Genocider show. That actually sounds really kind of dumb. Genocider's not even a fucking word. There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Something like that really... Hey, you two. Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to play
We're
with
busy.
you.
Leave us alone.
Cause, I mean...
But it's an emergency. Emergency! Come on, please. You gotta help me.
Please!
Welcome back, Bear. Ooh, mint Oreos. I'm gonna kill you and eat them all. I mean, steal them. I mean, can I have an Oreo? This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina?
Cause, I mean...
But it's an emergency! An emergency? What happened?
Well...
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
The irony of me almost saying that line again myself. I didn't expect that. Oh, for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
Yeah!
Okay, okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us,
Let's
Hina.
go.
Looks like she's headed to the dorms. Toko's room, most likely. You're right. And off we go. Which is her room? Byakuya, this is kind of a cute picture. Well, into the room I never wanted to go in. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency? Okay. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency?
So,
Oh, I don't even own 2, so I'm not moving into 2 at all. After this, I'm running a preview of Ultra Despair Girls instead. After what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her. You know, see how she was doing, the one we did. It was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. May as well give it a shot. Avon calling! The door swung open, slowly and silently. And we closed the door again, nice and slow-like. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
what?
Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Well, she's stuttering again.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Should you be shaking like that? Do you have any idea how much caffeine I've had?
Won't allow it. I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Well, yep. Second personality. Just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time, when I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend. Doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. It felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door?
Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Oh, this is gonna be painful because it's probably her other personality and we're gonna have to slog through all the shit before other people realize it. Is that why Toko's so scared?
But...
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Well, arguably Byakuya. Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? Come out of her room, I mean. Oh, there's a major plot spoiler for 2 in it? Oh well, I'm still running UDG ahead of it. But for the preview, I can't run past the first chapter anyways. Not without breaching certain agreements I made, so... First chapter is all I'm gonna do for preview.
That's fine.
Though I may just run a release day anyways. Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Well, I guess you can be nice when you want to. No. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
What do you want?
Leave me alone, you're all so annoying. Bakula! Bakula? Apparently Scott Bakula is also in the game.
It's
Who knew?
Byakuya.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. Don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
Holy shit! We've got Quantum Leap going on in here too.
And with that, the door slammed shut.
Any shocking revelations? Pretty sure that Toko is Genocide Jack. Or her other personality is. Also, apparently Scott Bakula is present, so I guess this is also Quantum Leap, but I'm guessing most people here don't fucking know that reference, and that makes me sad. Hey Lexi, how you doing? There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation.
Hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. To be fair, entirely possible she is pretty fucking deluded.
But...
Stop talking.
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Not waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. I'm just gonna call him Bakula from now on. Bakula, wait! I'm not hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as he walked, and he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room.
Get the reference, just didn't know the name? Yeah, Scott Bakula played the lead character. Come on, let's go in. Yeah, that's the thing, your care. I mean, the whole thing with like, maybe you'll understand the love we have one day. Like, okay, sure. No, Mr. Hamster's still alive. There's no point checking there. We need to find real clues. Oops, apparently I did not actually click on what I thought I clicked on there. Knock it off. What does a desk lamp matter right now? I am so just gonna piss him off. There are no clues there. We need to check elsewhere. Yeah, well, I got a coin, so fuck yourself. Alright, fine. Where's the... No, where's the laptop? Laptop's over here, I think. Wait. Didn't there used to be a laptop there?
If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right?
Hurry up and go inside.
Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside.